If you're frustrated because you're diligent about brushing but still don't have bright white teeth, you're not alone. The truth is, brushing is essential for health, but it's not a guarantee against yellowing. Let's break down the real reasons why. Hey everyone, today we're going to answer the question, why are my teeth yellow even though I brush daily? We'll be breaking down all the causes of tooth yellowing so you can find out what might be specifically causing your teeth to yellow and how to fix it. Make sure you stick around until the end to learn some actionable takeaways. Key point 1. It's not just about surface stains. First off, let's talk about what brushing actually does. Brushing your teeth is great at removing plaque. Plaque is a soft, sticky, moist and structured biofilm composed of bacteria, salivary polymers of mixture that adheres to tooth surfaces and oral structures. Of course, let's put it simply. Plaque is a sticky film of bacteria that constantly forms on your teeth. Plaque buildup can make your teeth look dull and fuzzy, but it doesn't typically turn teeth yellow. And brushing also removes surface stains from the outside of the enamel, which can be caused by food, drinks, tobacco, or poor oral hygiene. So if you've been diligent about brushing but your teeth are still yellow, this means that the yellowing is likely coming from inside the tooth or is too deep for brushing to remove. Key point 2. Enamel thins with age. The inner layer shows through. When you think of a tooth, you probably just think of one solid thing, but it's actually made of two distinct layers. The outer layer is the shiny white enamel, which is the hardest tissue in the body. Underneath the enamel is a yellowish layer called dentin. Dentin is softer than enamel and makes up the bulk of the tooth's structure. Now, here's the kicker. Over a lifetime, enamel naturally wears down and gets thinner from daily use and things like brushing, acidic foods and beverages, and general wear and tear. This gradual thinning means that light will pass through the enamel and reflect off the dentin, giving the tooth a yellower appearance. And since dentin is yellowish, this is especially true for people who are over the age of 65, when enamel has had decades to wear down. But enamel can start wearing down much earlier due to acidic foods, drinks, or aggressive brushing habits. Key point 3. Your diet and lifestyle. The staining culprits. There are certain foods, drinks, and lifestyle habits that contribute to tooth yellowing by staining or eroding the enamel, so that the inner dentin shows through. First, let's talk about curmudgeons. These are molecules found in many common foods and drinks that have a strong pigment and stain enamel. You may have heard of curmudgeons before. They're what gives certain foods their color, and they can be found in lots of tasty things like coffee, tea, red wine, dark sodas, berries, and soy sauce. And it's not just the color of the drink or food that matters. Certain compounds like tannins found in coffee, tea, and wine make stains stick to enamel more easily. On top of that, acidity plays a big role in tooth yellowing. Acidic foods and drinks like citrus fruits, soda, and sports drinks gradually erode enamel over time. making it easier for stains to adhere and for the dentin to show through. Key point 4. Genetics. The blueprint you're born with. Genetics play a huge role in determining your natural tooth color and enamel thickness. You could be brushing your teeth twice a day with a whitening toothpaste and still have naturally yellower teeth than someone who isn't brushing as diligently. Everyone has a different blueprint, and there's nothing wrong with having yellower teeth. Some people are simply genetically predisposed to have thicker, whiter enamel, while others have thinner, more translucent enamel. Translucent enamel lets more light pass through to the dentin, making the tooth look yellower. This is why some people's teeth appear more sensitive than others. It's not because they're not wearing enough fluoride. It's because their enamel is naturally thinner. Key point 5. Medications and trauma. Certain medications can cause yellowing in the teeth. Antibiotics like tetracycline can cause intrinsic staining deep within the tooth's structure. This can happen if tetracycline is taken during childhood when teeth are still developing, or if a mother takes it during pregnancy. Trauma to a tooth can also cause yellowing. An injury to a tooth can damage the nerve and dentin, causing it to darken from the inside out. Okay, now that we know all the potential causes of yellow teeth, let's quickly revisit tartar and plaque. Key point 6. What about plaque and tartar? Plaque is a sticky, colorless film of bacteria that constantly forms on your teeth. If not removed by brushing and flossing, it can make teeth look dull and fuzzy, but not necessarily yellow. Tartar, on the other hand, is hardened plaque that has a yellow or brown color. You can't get rid of tartar by brushing alone. It needs to be removed by a dental hygienist during a professional cleaning. So now that you're armed with knowledge about the root causes of your yellow teeth, let's move on to the actionable takeaways. Yellow teeth are often a sign of health, not neglect. It's easy to feel like you're not doing enough to care for your teeth, especially when you see smiling faces on toothpaste boxes and whitening ads everywhere. But yellow teeth are super common and often a sign that your teeth are healthy. The goal of oral hygiene should be healthy teeth, but not necessarily paper white ones. That being said, if you do want to brighten your smile, there are plenty of safe options available. At your next dental visit, ask your dentist or hygienist for their recommendations. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Drink coffee, tea, or wine, rinsing your mouth afterward. Using a straw keeps the liquid away from your teeth and prevents it from staining the enamel. If you'd like to enjoy your beverage without a straw, as we suggested before, rinse your mouth with water after drinking to help wash away any lingering curmudgeons. And brushing your teeth with a whitening toothpaste can also help prevent staining. Whitening toothpaste contains mild abrasives and peroxide that help remove surface stains and keep teeth looking brighter. In addition to brushing twice a day with whitening toothpaste, consider flossing once a day to remove plaque and food particles from between your teeth. Plaque buildup can make teeth look dull and can trap curmudgeons, leading to increased staining. For more stubborn stains or tartar buildup, schedule regular cleanings with your dentist or dental hygienist. Cleanings are a quick and easy way to remove surface stains and tartar that brushing and whitening toothpaste cannot. During a professional cleaning, your teeth will be polished to remove years of staining and buildup. In addition to keeping up with cleanings, you can talk to your dentist about professional whitening treatments. There are a few different options available, including in-office treatments and dentist-supervised take-home kits. These treatments are generally considered safe and effective. But it's important to follow your dentist's instructions carefully to avoid damaging your teeth or gums. Remember, brushing is non-negotiable for health. But when it comes to color, understanding the root cause is the first step to finding a safe and effective solution. Don't get stuck in a loop of brushing harder and whitening products, thinking that will solve the problem, because that could potentially harm your teeth and gums. Take a step back and determine the underlying reason why your teeth are yellow and go from there. Do you have a family history of yellow teeth? Have you recently changed your diet? Have you had a dental trauma? Once you pinpoint the cause, you can find an effective and appropriate solution. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends and family. And remember, stay healthy, stay informed, and always stay smiling.